They underestimate you because you're quiet. They mistake your stillness for weakness, your lack of chatter for a lack of intelligence. They assume your silence means you have nothing to say. Because you don't chase attention. You don't crave the spotlight or the validation of the masses. You're not driven by the need to be seen or heard. Your focus lies elsewhere, on something deeper, something more meaningful. But the truth? You are the most dangerous person in the room. Not because you're loud or aggressive, but because you possess a quiet strength, a hidden power that others can't comprehend. This is the savage psychology of silent strength, a primal force that resides within those who choose to observe, to learn, and to act with intention. The power of the ones who don't talk because they don't have to. Their actions speak louder than any words ever could. While others speak, the silent one studies. They are keen observers of human nature, constantly gathering information and analyzing the world around them. They read faces, decode body language. They see the subtle cues that others miss, the unspoken truths hidden beneath the surface. They remember what you said and what you didn't. Every promise, every inconsistency, every fleeting expression is stored away, ready to be recalled when needed. They play chess while others play charades. They are strategic thinkers, always several steps ahead, anticipating their opponent's moves and planning their own with meticulous care. Clout? Likes? Opinions? The silent one doesn't need it. Their peace is internal. Their validation comes from within, from a deep sense of self-worth and purpose. They don't follow trends. They build legacy. They are focused on creating something lasting, something that will endure long after they are gone. Loud people need approval. They seek constant reassurance from others, their self-esteem dependent on external validation. Quiet people already approve themselves. They are self-sufficient, confident in their own abilities and judgment, and unconcerned with the opinions of others. Silence isn't weakness, it's warfare. It's a strategic advantage, a way to gather information, to assess the situation, and to plan your next move without revealing your intentions. They don't argue, they observe, they watch, they listen, they learn, they gather intelligence waiting for the opportune moment to act. They don't attack, they calculate, they analyze the situation, identify the weaknesses, and devise a plan to achieve their objectives with maximum efficiency. They move when it hurts most. They strike at the precise moment when their opponent is most vulnerable, maximizing the impact of their actions. Real killers don't swing first. They are patient, disciplined, and in complete control of their impulses. They strike last, and clean. Their actions are precise, efficient, and leave no room for error. You feel them before they speak. Their energy shifts a room. Their presence is palpable even in silence. Not loud, potent. Their power is not derived from volume, but from the intensity of their focus and the depth of their conviction. Presence is louder than volume. True authority doesn't need to be announced, it is felt. Silence triggers curiosity. Curiosity fuels respect. People are drawn to the unknown, to the enigmatic. They want to understand the source of your quiet strength. The quiet ones have mastered their emotions. They don't let their feelings control them. They control their feelings. They feel it all, but you'll never know. They experience the full spectrum of human emotions, but they choose not to display them outwardly, maintaining a calm and composed demeanor. Anger transformed into action. They don't waste their energy on unproductive outbursts. They channel their anger into focused action, using it as a catalyst for change. Pain, used as fuel. They don't let their pain define them. They use it as motivation, as a source of strength and resilience. Control the inside, and the outside obeys you. When you master your inner world, you gain the power to shape your external reality. They don't rush. They pause. Observe. Wait. Then strike with precision. Because power isn't fast. It's calculated. It's about making the right moves at the right time, with careful planning and unwavering focus. Emotional people react. Powerful people calculate. They don't let their emotions cloud their judgment. They rely on logic and reason to guide their decisions. You can't gaslight a thinker. Their minds are fortified, their beliefs are strong, and they are immune to manipulation. You can't guilt-trip someone who's already healed. They have processed their past traumas, learned from their mistakes, and emerged stronger and more resilient. Silent people have been alone so long, they've detoxed from approval. They no longer crave the validation of others, they are content in their own company and confident in their own abilities. You can't control what doesn't need you. They are independent, self-reliant, and unwilling to be controlled by anyone. You can't guilt someone who made peace with being misunderstood. They have accepted that not everyone will understand them, and they are content to live their lives on their own terms. When they're gone, you feel it. Their silence is louder than most people's presence. Their absence leaves a void that cannot be filled, a testament to the impact they had on the world. They don't chase, they attract. Their quiet confidence and inner strength draw people to them like moths to a flame. And when they leave, it echoes. Their impact reverberates long after they are gone, leaving a lasting impression on those who knew them. They won't beg to stay, they'll vanish and be remembered. They leave with grace and dignity, their memory etched in the minds of those they touched. They've been through it. Alone. Ignored. Overlooked. That pain, that silence, it became their superpower. The very things that others saw as weaknesses became their greatest strengths. They buried their emotions and dug up greatness. They transformed their pain into purpose, their silence into strength, and their struggles into triumphs. They don't argue their value. They show it silently. Their actions speak for themselves, proving their worth without the need for boastful words. And that's what scares people the most, not the shout, but the shadow, the unknown, the unseen, the potential that lies hidden beneath the surface. So if you've ever been called cold, too quiet, too intense, understand this. You weren't built for crowds. You were meant to walk your own path, to forge your own destiny, to stand apart from the masses. You were built for greatness. Your potential is limitless, your strength is unwavering, and your destiny awaits. Your silence is your power. Embrace it, cultivate it, and use it to achieve your dreams. Drop A in the comments if you're one of the quiet ones. Like, share, and never forget. Lions don't need to roar. Their silence is enough. Their presence commands respect, their power is undeniable, and their legacy will endure.